I started to envision a third way, which turned into this Sain et Sauf methodology, which we'll get into. It stands for sustainable, authentic, inclusive, and nurturing. So that's a real different lane than DEI. I'm going to get into the origin story in a second, but what I want to say just to ground us right now is what makes this approach different than sort of the DEI way is that it is grounded in the stories of BIPOC foremothers who were too often erased, but whose courage continues to instruct us today. Right. And we'll get into that a bit more in a second. But my hope for this group is that you'll come away with some tools, enthusiasm, renewed energy, and courage to do the building and rebuilding work that we face. A place of authenticity instead of performance. And that is what this work asks you to sit in. I bring 6 decades of being a Black woman in predominantly white spaces, often the only one. And that's what guides this work. The core principle was and remains decentering default whiteness as the only standard that matters, and deepening now in our post-DEI era, solidarity and trust and unity in everyday life, right? Because if it doesn't start with you in your own mindset and heart and will, it's just going to end up being performative or you're going to drop it. Sustainable, authentic, inclusive, and nurturing. This is also modeled on Riane Eisler's partnership framework, which is power with, not power over, and solidarity, not saviorism. And so I'm going to elaborate on these, but I want to begin with a quote from the great Fannie Lou Hamer, who we'll meet in a minute. She said, "No one's free until everyone's free." So, like, the whole crux of this work is how do we get more free in whatever lane we occupy in this space? Like, how do we systemically all start to think and act differently? And it started in reaction to everyone running around calling themselves
Play the
Mhm,
boss, who
mhm.
just said DEI work is on pause for now, everyone.
Okay, so here's one
Anyone
way.
else hear that recently? DEI work is on pause
It
for
never existed. It was a lie. We took away the Smithsonian.
Mhm.
Um, all right, so there are four different tones: soft, steady, firm, final. And again, none of these should be a lecture. The goal is to leave the moment a little more honest than you found it. And in the course is a little rephrase that playbook that has all of this. That's where the repeatable comes in. You read it, you're like, ugh, that feels like too soft. I don't like that one. Or that feels like, Goldie, was it Goldilocks? Yeah, that's too hot. That's too cold. This one's just right. But I would never say, Joey, your words have offended my, so you're like, you put it in your own language so it doesn't sound fake, right? So soft. Fleur, I hear this timing pressure, but can we keep one piece alive so we don't lose the ground we've gained?
Mhm.
Okay. Steady. Fleur, pausing the DEI work has real costs. Can we protect the mentorship piece even while some of the other parts are on hold? Right? Compromise. Firm. I am not comfortable quietly dropping this DEI work. And I want it to be noted for the record that we as a group are choosing to pause it. J'accuse. And the final is, I will not be part of rolling this back. I'm gonna say it right now and very clear. I do not accept this, right? So you see four different, you start to figure out which one, um, you know, feels right for the moment, the situation, the power play, right? Is this a repeat offender? Have they done this a lot and you're just like exasperated? You might be more firm. Is it someone who's like literally just clueless and they don't know? You might be a little softer, right? You see, we have options. And then that'll be the model that you all can take out to your practice and reach hundreds of leaders. I want this to change the world. right? I mean, frankly, I'm not in it to just be like, oh, I did a facilitation, great. No, I really want to change the world, y'all. I've seen this world really go wrong in so many places, and this is like my life's ambition. And also, obviously, we are seeking clients and partners and takers who are interested in this approach and want to. So please just like notice it and share it. Please, please amplify word of mouth. I it's priceless.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Woo! Thank you, Rosie.
Okay.
I think I can speak for everyone. We're like, we want more. We want more time. We
I do
want more of
too.
your brilliance. We want to go slower. We want to go deeper. So this was a great like teaser. This
Can you
was,
go to the next slide?
yeah,
Because there's a little
yeah.
QR code for the little booklet called 15 Ways to Get Ally Ready. So you can look at that QR code. It'll be in the